I am Claire McGlue and I have a guide dog called Swanee. Swanee was trained through Guide Dogs WA. It's an actual thinking, intellectual creature, so she can see if an obstacle is coming up and just start to avoid it, whereas with a cane you would have to find it first. I find people just in general respond much more favourably to a dog than they do to a cane. People see a working dog walking along wagging its tail and they just smile, and I think it's so cool that whatever kind of day these people are having, they see this dog looking so happy and determined and working, and they'll smile. And so I like to think that, you know, there'll be some people who are having a really bad day and it might brighten it up a bit. I got Swanee when I was about 20, and before that I was using a white cane. Having a dog it makes such a difference. She used to come to uni with me. I recently graduated and she came to that and wore a tiny little mortarboard. It was very cute. They've got lots of guide dogs and lots of prospective guide dog owners lined up for the rest of this year, so they've got big plans. This was my first street appeal. It was good fun. I'll definitely be back next year. It's Guide Dogs WA's biggest fundraising event of the year, which is very important. It costs about $30,000 to train one of these dogs, and it requires a lot of commitment from so many people, not just the trainers, but the puppy raisers who take care of the dog. Guide Dogs WA relies entirely on funding from individuals and more recently from community groups. People just donating their spare change to these little guide dog money boxes. It all counts and it creates something huge, and then that actually goes into training a dog like Swanee out of the goodness of people's hearts, really, and that can change someone's life. Really, Guide Dogs not only relies on donations, but also just the time and energy of so many volunteers. I just think it's phenomenal what they do. My brother used to read the Calvin and Hobbes comics. Anyway, at one point I think Tiger's really excited in the morning and Calvin says, "Oh, it's really hard to be mad at someone who misses you while you're asleep." And I often think that with Swanee. She gets so excited in the morning, she's just like, "Oh my god, it's morning." You're like,